This podcast is sponsored by Nutrafol. 30 million women are impacted by weakened or thinning hair. If you're among them, know that you're not alone and that there's a solution you can trust to deliver results. Nutrafol is a #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement clinically shown to improve your hair growth, thickness, and visible scalp coverage. You can grow thicker, healthier hair and support our show by going to Nutrafol.com and entering the promo code ONLYFRIENDS to save $15 off your first month subscription. This is their best offer anywhere, and it is only available to U.S. customers for a limited time. Plus, free shipping on every order. Get $15 off at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code ONLYFRIENDS. If you've heard about microdosing or you're thinking about microdosing, listen up because I have probably my favorite thing ever to talk about right now. All sorts of people are using microdosing daily to feel healthier and perform better. Our show today is sponsored by Microdose Gummies. Microdose Gummies deliver perfect entry-level doses of THC that help you feel just the right amount of good. Microdose is available nationwide. To learn more about microdosing THC, go to microdose.com and use code ONLYFRIENDS to get free shipping and 30% off your first order. Links can be found in the show description, but again, that's microdose.com and code ONLYFRIENDS. Welcome back to Only Friends.
Welcome.
And we are so excited to inform you that we have a bonus episode available on our Patreon right now that just went up last week.
I've never been more thrilled in my life.
I know, it's so exciting. So here is a little baby clip of that episode.
I need advice on how to tell her we are having one this year, and based on previous behavior, we have decided not to invite her. Also, does this make me the asshole?
Okay.
Thank you.
So her friend didn't do anything crazy. She just went by herself.
Yep. Of to draw attention away from pay attention to me.
And she had to split her time.
Yes.
I think.
Which can be exhausting.
Yeah.
But also.
I've had friends like this.
I know. But.
And we normally do that twice a month. Well,
yes.
We always do it twice a month.
I'm also very excited because someone sent in an Am I the Asshole? And they were like, please read this on the bonus podcast episode. But then we're like, let's just save it and do it on the real podcast.
Oh, yeah. Because it's
if you want some real tea.
Yeah, because it was kind of personal. They're like, Erin, I feel like you'll react this way. And Carly, you'll react this way. So I'm just really curious did you read it at all?
Mm-mm.
Okay. It'll be
going in blind.
Yeah, no, I love that. So yeah, that's our Patreon. We always upload early on Patreon, usually 2 days early. And you get bonus episodes and just bonus random content, a Discord link. It's fun.
All the tea. All the fun.
So fun.
It's Monday. We're very stressed because Taylor Swift tickets go on sale tomorrow, and they're currently rolling out all of the pre-sale, whether or not you got selected. And I still haven't gotten an email yet. And no one in my household has gotten an email.
I've never been more confused in my life how this works.
This is the worst process. I couldn't hate it more.
We're waiting for codes, but I also have a Capital One card. And the thing is, if you get a code, I guess you can try to get tickets at 10 a.m. local venue time. But with Capital One, you can try to get tickets at 2 p.m. local venue time. So,
which doesn't make sense to me because it's you should get first serve. You should be able to get the best ticket.
Yeah, I just feel like they should all be at the same time. Anyone with a code should be able to just go at the same time.
Yeah, without this process, I think it should just be get rid of the pre-sale.
It's so confusing.
Yeah.
I truly had no idea what was going on until an hour ago. I was so am I in
also,
line to get a ticket?
Still not sure.
Or, yeah. So I'm gonna just wing it tomorrow.
When to do it. Yeah. We're currently telling our agent we can't go to lunch tomorrow because we have to get Taylor Swift tickets, hopefully.
Well, I didn't realize that it was tomorrow. I thought it was today because everyone on TikTok was I can't wait for Monday to see if I got the code. But then I didn't realize the actual code that you use is for the next day. Yeah. So,
well, to be fair, she canceled on us last week because it was raining outside.
That's
so
true.
I think that this is fair.
But that was also I was I'm good with not going because of the rain.
But I feel she'll understand too because she's also getting
Swiftie.
So she's probably gonna be oh, fuck.
Yeah, she needs to get tickets too. So you're welcome.
Yeah.
Even though hers is probably LA and it'll probably be 10 a.m. But
I know. Also, I'm just
no, 2 because she has a Capital One card. So I don't know. Has she texted us back?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm
thoughts and prayers for us.
I'm so scared for tomorrow. I feel I'm going to war. I'm still going to get up and see about the 10 a.m. thing because I don't understand.
TJ's dad just forwarded me his email. Both of TJ's parents got accepted.
How? Have they bought a ton of merch?
They didn't have a Taylor Swift poster hanging on their bedroom when they were 14.
Have they bought a lot of stuff?
No, they bought nothing.
Okay, so is that a fake conspiracy? If you buy a lot of Taylor Swift stuff, you get upped in the verified ticket?
No, I
place?
literally don't know. Also, I'm wondering if it's because we know people. Well, yeah, I will say the people that we know here who have gotten the alerts already are like that. But TJ's parents, they haven't purchased a single thing.
Like, of course they got them. It's so random.
I know, which is like good for us, but it also is like, okay,
so
where's mine?
Also, the thing is, you can get up to 6 tickets.
Yeah.
So you're gonna try for his parents tomorrow. Well, did they each get a code?
Yes.
Oh,
so that's why we have to be logged into like 4 separate devices.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go buy some more computers.
If TJ, well, the thing is, I'll do one on Google Chrome and then
Safari.
But
you could also do like an incognito window, probably.
Yeah, but like neither of us have gotten the.
Okay,
thing.
so if
like
you and TJ all get them, that's 4 different things you're gonna have to try to do.
I know, but then it's like, okay, if we press buy at the same time, then we're gonna have like 1 million tickets, and that's what's gonna happen with everyone because you know, all like these teens and like 20-year-olds are all probably using their parents' accounts too. So that's where all the tickets are going to go.
How does it work? And by the time this comes out, this will already like be over.
Done.
But in the meantime, like what the fuck is going on? So if you guys get tickets, are you still going to go to Arizona?
Yeah.
If I get them?
Obviously.
Okay. Well, I just wasn't sure. Like,
well, that's the thing is like, what if, because also I believe that the pre-sale code does not guarantee you a ticket.
Okay.
So it's like all of us are going to be trying and all of us are buying 6 tickets. So then what if we all get 6 tickets to the same shows? Then
sell them.
But
I'm sure we know enough people. Oh, but then there's like traveling and stuff.
Yeah. Like for those ones.
Like Massachusetts. Okay. Oh my God. This is like.
No, it's so annoying.
May the odds be ever in your favor. Truly the Hunger Games going on right now. And we were talking about it, was it this weekend? That like, how did it work before? Like,
well, they just put the tickets on Ticketmaster and then you just buy them. There was no pre-sale.
Yeah, no,
it was just like, oh, tickets for sale.
We were talking before the internet. Like, how did people get like tickets for shows? And I guess you'd like go to record stores and just buy a ticket or like wait in line and just hope I don't know. It's just weird. We went to One Direction in like 2016, and it was like someone just bought us tickets. Yeah. So it's like,
yeah, now you can't even like resell them, like, because you have to be, the person's name who's on the ticket has to be there.
Yes.
So like I couldn't even buy them and then gift them to someone. I don't think. I think you can transfer them.
Yeah, through Ticketmaster you can transfer tickets.
Yeah, but then if you want to like resell them on Ticketmaster, then it like goes through Ticketmaster.
Yeah.
So it's like not even a guarantee. Even though like with this, I feel like it will be fine.
I don't know what's going on.
It's just like...
I've tweeted like 3 times just because I know people know. No, literally. I'm like, I have a Capital One. What do I do? Yeah. LOL. And then I was like, literally. Is it 10 a.m. or 2 p.m. for Capital One?
It's just so annoying.
Yeah.
I hate it. I'm over it. And I just want to buy. I just want to be able to like go onto Ticketmaster and be like.
Purchase.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. How are people who don't get verified going to get tickets? Because I'm assuming they're going to like
probably resale on Ticketmaster.
Oh, really? Like, you don't think there's gonna be any tickets available by the time it just like goes on sale normally? Because in my mind, they would like
hold like some.
Yeah. So it's like obvious.
Oh yeah, probably.
And then it'll probably go real fast.
But also, sites are still gonna buy them and sell them, and that's what they try to avoid. But it's like that's literally still gonna happen.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay, that makes sense why they're doing that then.
Which is like, fine, I'll buy a $5,000 ticket. Like, just let me buy it.
Let me buy it. We'll take out a loan. We'll go into debt. I just need to see Taylor Swift.
God, it's so fucking annoying. I'm so over it. And I like said like abolish fucking pre-sale. Because I like for the past like, I've done Paramore. I've done like other things. I've never gotten accepted. And it's like, I've probably been a fan of these people longer than like the children who just found out who they were a few years ago. So it's very frustrating.
They were born during the Reputation era.
Yeah. Like, and I don't understand like how they even do the whole, like, we're verifying whether you're a fan or not process.
Yeah.
Like, are you contacting all of our FBI agents and asking them,
probably.
Like, how are you doing it?
I don't know.
Because that's like so annoying to me that like people who like are teenagers now were able to go to see Paramore and like I couldn't, and I've been a fan of them since I was 14 years old.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't understand the process and I need it to be over.
Yeah, it's really frustrating. I think there just could be a better system.
Yeah.
Prove that you've been, I mean, obviously it's not
Yeah.
like, we're not trying to like gatekeep Paramore or anything, but it's just like,
no. Yeah.
it's just like annoying.
The whole point
It's
is that the system
annoying.
doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Because it's like, okay, so they get to go because they bought a t-shirt one time.
Yeah.
And I bought like 1 million, like before
all the
Ticketmaster
CDs.
even existed.
No, I know. I'm like, how many CDs have we bought of Paramore? And like, I was Haley Williams for Halloween. Does that count for something? Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't. Well, I didn't try to get tickets.
She literally cosplayed Haley Williams for 12 years of her life.
Yes, I was her body double. So, and I didn't even get shit
Carly
for it.
should get backstage passes. All right.
I should be able to perform with Haley.
I just need to know, like, is there like someone at Ticketmaster like going through everyone's like Facebook pictures? Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
Yep, there they are 1 year at Warped Tour.
Like the Taylor Nation thing makes total sense when they like find people and like invite them for listening parties for albums or whatever. Like that's really fucking cool. And I really, really love that. But this is so weird. And didn't someone said like, it was like rude of you to say abolish. It was like,
Oh yeah, they told me that I was an elite, and it was an elitist thing to say because they were like, it helps fans, and I'm like, I am a fan, and it's never helped me.
I don't know if it's helping fans. And it's like, and I was just telling Aaron, I feel like it's more of a privileged thing to be able to get a verified thing because
you're buying all her shit.
yeah, well, I don't know if this is like confirmed, but it feels like a lot of people who have bought a lot of her albums and records and the cardigan and whatever will be like pushed up in the thing to get it verified, which you have to have money to be able to do that.
100%.
And also people who have like the Capital One card, that's a privilege to even have a credit card.
Yep.
Like you have to have credit, you have to have a spending limit to be able to buy the tickets with it. So that's
So
already
if anyone's
puts you in a place of
elitist
privilege.
here, it's Taylor and Ticketmaster.
It's us with our Capital One cards.
Yeah, and then like the system that they're doing the ticket buying isn't even like, okay, this section is $40, this section's $100, this section's $200. It's literally like based on the amount of people who are buying tickets, it fluctuates. So like,
Yeah, it's going to be insane.
like Taylor fans who like can maybe only afford a $100 ticket, they might not even have tickets for that much money because of this new system. It's so crazy.
Yeah, so it doesn't make, if someone can explain it, that makes total sense. I'm here, I'm open ears. I just don't understand
it's just
how
all
it's
the like the major fans who are buying all of her stuff who are like, no, it's a good system.
I guess, yeah.
But it's like, I'm 31 years old. I don't need another cardigan. I don't need
I bought a
sweatshirt.
record at Target when Midnights came out. Can I please go?
I've streamed the album a trillion
No,
times. And
literally.
like, that's what it's all about.
Our Spotify Wrapped is only Taylor Swift for the past 100 years.
So like, don't call me an elitist.
I have all of her CDs.
We're just trying to do this for the better good of the Swiftie fandom.
Yes, I just think that just should be in the olden days. Go to the record store, buy a Taylor Swift ticket, and you're good to go. Although the line for a ticket or for a record store,
Like waiting outside of Newberry Comics. Whatever.
It'd be like the Taylor Swift concerts
Yeah.
with the people camping.
Put your head down, Paris.
I don't know.
Stop being nosy.
It's a lot.
Okay, well,
I'm
now that we've been
exhausted
talking about that
thinking
for
about
10 minutes. Like, let's just move on.
Well,
and
we
put
had
it in
to-
our rear.
We really needed to talk about it, though.
I know. I wonder if I'm just sitting here refreshing my email.
I know.
Nope.
That's a thing. Like, I don't know if I'm going to get a code because my account is my email, which is also the same email as Ticketmaster. So I feel like it already knows that I have one.
Oh, you
You know what I mean?
definitely, yeah.
Because you don't get two
I mean, if
different
it's
codes.
smart enough to know if you're a
Swiftie or not.
then I think it's
But
smart enough
TJ's
to
parents both got one. It's not like they would know.
know. Dude, I know. I literally have no fucking idea.
Every time I open TikTok, it's someone being like, I got the pre-sale. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you probably also spent like $3,000 on like ugly merch.
No, the first one I opened was the girl the Ashley girl. Remember in New York, that TikTok? I think you sent it to me actually, where she's like, I'm Ashley, and she looks like Taylor.
Oh my God.
She looks exactly like Taylor Swift. So it's like,
It's
of course
like
she got
so
one.
creepy.
No, there's like 3 people on TikTok who look like Taylor, and they were like all fighting one week, and it was like, someone was like, it looked like the Look What You Made Me Do music video where all the Taylors are fighting. Like at the end. Remember how it's like all her eras fighting each other?
That's so weird. I don't like when people do that.
I know. And it like creeps me out a little bit just because it's not like they just resemble them. Like they try to look like them, but then they get like upset when people say that they do that. And it's
Yeah.
like, no, but like you're wearing
You
red
literally
lipstick.
are.
You're wearing like heart sunglasses.
Yeah.
You're walking around New York City like with a mask on. I don't know. It's just weird.
You're
just
trying
really-
to be her.
Yeah. Which is fine. Go off.
Yeah.
But
But like, think of how Taylor feels.
I know. I wonder if she's like, this is weird. Or maybe she's flattered. I don't know.
Not a chance.
No.
If there was someone like
Dress up like us.
Yeah, no, I would be like,
I'd be creeped out.
get a life.
And like started to talk like us.
Yeah, and that's what they do. They like sound like them.
Yeah,
which is so weird.
It's interesting. I don't know. I just like don't like to hate on people, but it's just like it gives me like a weird vibe.
I'm not hating on them. I'm just telling them it's weird.
Yeah. All right.
I'm telling you it's a little creepy, and like I think you just need to know that.
It's the next Ariana Grande people. Remember how like 20 people on TikTok looked exactly like Ariana Grande?
Yeah, like Fancy Baby.
Yeah, but there were people who looked way more like Ariana than her that would like,
oh my God,
literally talk like her, and they would like lip sync her songs and try to do her exact movements and stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Pretty funny.
Okay, well, we can move on from Taylor. I'm sure it'll come up again. I'm going to be sitting here refreshing, so maybe by the end of this.
That'd be cool. That'd be crazy. With our luck, maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking because TJ's parents signed up for like the East Coast shows. Maybe that's why they got them before we did.
So 3 hours later, we'll get it.
Yeah, maybe that's like their time zone.
They're working
let's see what time she got her email.
Okay.
I keep saying, I'm done.
I know, but there's a lot to process, so it makes sense.
12:35 p.m. they got it. So 3:30.
Wait, what time is it?
2:10.
All right. Well, I don't know if we'll be recording by 3:30, but
I don't think so.
I don't know. We got 13 hours on this card, so who knows? 13 hours aside. Or was it 18? It was 13. So maybe we'll get tickets. Dropping Easter eggs. Well, anyway, before we were all stressed out, we had a great weekend.
Yeah, it was so fun, so chill, so wild, so crazy.
We went to Palm Springs for Aaron and TJ's anniversary. It was so much fun. We did like a little emo night there, which was so much fun.
That was the real reason we went.
Yeah, that was a real reason. It was so much fun too.
I know. I love the little small ones. They're always my favorite.
Yeah.
Like when TJ would do all of them and like they didn't really have reps yet, I would just go with him to all the like little small ones. And I was like, these are so much better.
Yeah.
Because LA just like, it's always a scene. Like, oh, I'm going to emo night.
Yeah. I mean, they're fun, obviously, but it's just for us, it's like, ooh, a fun, different vibe.
Yeah. And everyone's just like genuinely there to have a good time and not like be a show off.
Yeah. MGK and Megan Fox are not going to these other ones.
Yeah. Would be cool.
They're like my arch nemesis for no reason. I'm always like complaining about them, but for no reason.
I love them.
Yeah, I know. I do too.
They're so hot.
I know.
We missed one of their Halloween costumes that I never saw. They were dressed up as like, oh my God, I don't even know. Like some Nintendo character. I think it was like Link? And another like elf lady.
I feel like a lot of costumes came out after we did our video too.
I know. Like everyone was like, you missed all of these.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, sorry that they kept partying all week.
Yeah, they didn't.
Well, I only know because like this thing came out. She has a tattoo like right on her vagina basically. And it...
Megan Fox?
Yeah, a little part of it was sticking out in her costume. And someone was like, she has all this money and she can't even get a wax or something. And she was like, if you're talking about my tattoo.
Oh my God.
Megan Fox fairy? I don't know. I feel like it's like a video game character or something.
Oh.
Very Halloween.
I don't know if I saw this.
Yeah, I think I only saw because that whole thing like went viral. Why can't I find them? MGK.
Megan Fox vagina tattoo.
Yeah. What the hell? Oh, Zelda. Oops.
Oh.
A fairy.
Oh yeah, I did not see those.
Yeah.
They look cute.
I saw like a few days ago.
Oh.
He's
it wasn't
Link, right?
It wasn't even for Halloween. I think so.
Like that's who that is. And then she's Zelda. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
It's a good costume.
But yeah, then like that's her tattoo, like right there.
Oh, people thought that was pubes.
Yeah. All that money,
I feel like
she can't even wax.
Clearly a tattoo.
Yeah. God, they're just like
ridiculous.
Stunning.
I know. I wonder when they're getting married.
I know. I don't know.
Maybe they'll have a reality show and we'll have to watch it on
Maybe
there.
They already are.
Maybe, but I feel like
maybe this was their wedding, and that's why we
wedding
didn't
outfits.
see it
Zelda
during Halloween. Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past them. No, they'd probably dress up as like vampires or something.
They are. Wow, just like the hottest.
I know.
I'm just looking at them being hot. Their boobs are so big.
I also found my perfect alcohol bev this weekend.
Oh.
I've wanted to try it for like months, and we were at a restaurant and our friend Danny and I were like, we should try it. And it's a pickle martini, which I guess I don't know if they like subbed out, like obviously instead of pickled or olive juice.
Where did you see this originally?
I don't remember, but like Danny and I talked about it so long ago.
Oh, okay.
We both love sour like pickles and sour beers and stuff. And I saw it somewhere and I was like, oh my God, this has to be so good. And yeah, we were just like, we need to try it. And then like she got COVID and like all this stuff happened. So obviously we haven't tried it. And it was so good. Like I could drink them for the rest of my life. It literally tastes like you're drinking out of a pickle jar. Yeah. It was my favorite drink I've ever had.
Which is why I did not really like it.
Yeah.
I think if they put less pickle juice, it would be better. But it was just like so like
yeah, it was like tart, but I love tart.
I'm not.
Danny had me try one time. It's a sour beer and it is.
She said sour beer. Ugh.
No, but like you don't even know. Like she said she found it because she went to this place and she was like, I want something that's gonna make me like warhead sour. And he found something for her and I tried it and I was like, wait, it's like cucumber sour as fuck. I don't know what
that's the name. Cucumber sour as fuck.
It honestly should be. And then I ended up buying them and like I had Nolan try and stuff and I don't know. I love shit like that. So that's how we got on that tangent. But a pickle martini, if you love pickles, all my pickle girlies out there, try it out. It's my fave.
Yeah, it was something.
I want one right now.
Ew. Just a cup of vodka and pickle juice.
Honestly, I could just drink pickle juice right now. The same thing.
Oh my God, my mouth is like watering thinking about that.
Yum.
Yuck.
I'm watering too in a different way.
Yeah, you're like salivating.
I know. I'm foaming.
You're turned on and I'm just like.
I'm foaming at the mouth.
You gave me the ick.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
I'm like really upset with like how terrible Booze Hounds was.
Oh, the drinks. Or
and
just
like
everything.
The food wasn't that great this time.
It was so good when we went.
I know.
I was so excited. Yeah, you guys got a couple drinks that were like
terrible.
What was it called? Like the best fucking martini or something?
Yeah. And so I ordered it, obviously, and it was the worst fucking martini.
Yeah,
and everyone
like
at the table
Clorox
tried it
wipe.
and we're like, ew.
Yeah. And then TJ just was like not cold.
Oh yeah, he got a martini and it wasn't cold.
Which
it
is
was
like
just
the
warm
worst
vodka.
martini is not
and
cold.
then Cheryl didn't like hers either. And we're not like sender backers.
Yeah, we're not like picky people normally.
No, and like with alcohol, it's like, okay, I get drinks all the time that I don't necessarily enjoy, but this one, like every time I took a sip, I was like, I'm gonna puke.
Yeah. No, it literally tasted like a Lysol wipe.
Yes. It was so
It was like a lemon Clorox cleaner.
Yeah, it was really
I think that's the problem. A lot of alcohol that's lemon flavored to me tastes like cleaner.
But it wasn't even lemon.
It wasn't?
No, it was just vodka and then it was like orange and other like things, but no lemon was in that drink.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Disgusting.
Yeah. And usually their food is so good.
I know. Yeah. The food was just like,
And I was like, let's get, TJ and I were splitting steak frites, but I was like, wait, is it steak? Because it was like, the description was like pork, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It was so confusing.
Also, our reservation was at 5:30 p.m.
Yeah. That was the next day was the longest day, but that was like, it also is dark so early. It feels like so much later
when we
than
were there,
is.
I was like, oh, it's 9.
Yeah, no, and it was like 6:12.
Yeah. But it was very fun.
Yeah.
And
I had a blast. And then you guys continued it. You went to a Rams game. How was that?
It was so fun. The stadium's really nice. It's so big. I got lost a dozen times and they lost, which was, I mean, I don't really care, but it was such a beautiful stadium and I definitely want to go back.
Yeah, fun.
It was very fun.
Yeah, nice little anniversary.
Yep. And now we're here.
Cute.
Recording.
Are you like tired from the weekend or?
Oh yeah, I'm so tired.
Yeah, I'm a little out of it, but
we got into bed. I mean, I came back from the Rams game. We got back at like 6 and then I had to get into bed I didn't have to get into bed to do stuff, but I got into bed and was like doing work. And then TJ at like probably at 7:30 was like, can we go to bed? I was like, yes.
Did you?
Yeah, but I didn't fall asleep till probably like 10.
Yeah. But just like the act of being in bed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we like watched a show.
Like pre-sleep bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best.
I mean, that's just what it needed to be yesterday.
Mm-hmm. I know. I fully just
tired.
rotted all day in my bed. Got some Thai food.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yummy.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's move on to this day in history. It is we're getting into the good season again. I feel it.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Lots of B-days, lots of shows and movies and songs and all of that.
We got everything pop culture.
Like literally every genre is about to hit the fan right now. So we have Harry Potter, the original, The Sorcerer's Stone, 2001.
So cute because it's so like Christmas.
Yeah, that's like why it's all getting good.
Yeah.
So we have Home Alone,
My
the
God.
original OG, 1990, Twilight, Breaking Dawn, Part 2.
Okay, yeah, that's like not the first one. I was like, wait,
the
what?
TV show House premiered.
The best.
2004.
Did you watch that show?
Yeah.
So good.
But not like from front to back. Like whenever it was on, I would just put it on.
Yeah, and that's the best. You don't have to watch it in order. And every
Even though
episode
like sometimes I'd be like, wait, why are they fighting? Like the internal drama with like him and like the girl and them. I'm like, wait, what's happening?
I know. And he was always just so hot. Yeah. Like weirdly hot.
And then like one day I was like, wait, this man's British?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Jingle All the Way. Iconic. Have you seen it?
I thought you meant like the Jingle Bells song. I was like, what? 1602?
No, the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No.
You've never seen it?
I don't think so.
Okay. First
not a lot of Christmas movies for me.
Okay. Well, that's one you must watch.
Okay.
1996. And then Watermelon Sugar.
Oh my God.
This made me like, well, Caro is back there working and I was like researching this and I was like, what? Like this came out pre-pandemic, which like shook me to my core because I was like, wait, all this time has passed since that came out.
Was it 2019?
Yeah.
I can't place it in my brain.
It just like seems
like I don't know
so
if I'm shocked
long.
or not.
I'm like 2019.
I'm trying to like picture the music video to remember like where I was mentally when I saw this.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Me neither. But I was like, oh, whoa. It just like seems so recent because it's like still out there.
Yeah. It's like what you think of.
Anything like pre-pandemic that's like still current. I'm like,
it's haunting.
What?
It's all just dark and haunting.
Yeah. And then an iconic masterpiece, Since You've Been Gone.
Oh, my fave.
2004.
Oh, sorry
Okay.
for 2004.
What?
Sorry for 2004 by Ruben Studdard. Another American Idol winner.
What a song.
Actually, he was a second American Idol winner.
Oh, I didn't even remember he won.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He beat Clay Aiken.
Oh.
So I definitely remember.
Yeah. Well, I feel like once you're in like the top like 4, you're famous.
Yeah. And it's honestly better not to win because then you're not in these like crazy contracts.
Yeah.
So
oof.
Honestly, maybe
didn't Kelly
runner
like just get out of hers like recently?
I think like probably like 5 years
Isn't
ago.
that fucking crazy?
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay. Well, and for birthdays, we have Mason Ramsey.
Happy birthday.
16.
Oh
His sweet 16.
Give me a fucking break. When he went viral, how old was he? Like 11?
I don't think it was that long ago, was it? 5 years? Oh my God.
No, probably not 5. Probably like
2019.
What?
Maybe it was also 2019.
But also 5 years ago was what, 2017? Yeah.
Maybe.
I think it might have been. I'm going to say 2018. That sounds way more realistic.
2018 or 2019. Well, it's whenever that song came out. Right?
No, he got big on Vine because he was...
Vine?
I'm pretty sure because remember he was like yodeling in a Walmart?
Okay, well then it had...
26... What? It wasn't Vine?
Like
TJ's
TikTok?
yelling. I don't think you can hear, but he's saying it's not Vine. No, it was not TikTok. TJ, I'm pretty sure it was Vine.
When did Mason Ramsey...
What's he saying? I can't hear.
He's saying no.
Don't yell at me.
March
I'm scared.
2018, so it couldn't have been Vine.
Oh, okay, you're right, TJ. Sorry, I lied. I'm such a gaslighter.
It was just
I am literally the biggest gaslighter.
Yeah.
I know.
She did gaslight me the other day. She was
did.
I didn't say that, you did.
No, I was so stressed out.
And then she played the footage back and it was her.
Yeah, but it was different
I think
context.
it was just like
so it didn't make sense to me.
I don't know.
Maybe it was just a YouTube video or something.
Yeah, a Twitter video. It was Twitter.
That this to me is like feels like a Mandela effect because I swore it was Vine.
2018 March, baby. He's a voice actor now.
So it was only 3 years ago. No, 4 years ago. Okay. Can I count?
Wikipedia, stop asking me to give you money.
Mike Sheffer is already donating every day. We probably have assumed.
He's got it covered for us. Wait, what is he in? Oh my God, he was in the Angry Birds movie. Good for him.
So he was 11.
I don't know. No, 2018, if he's 16 now?
How many years ago? 4?
Yeah.
12. 12. He was 12.
Yeah.
What a little baby.
I wonder like what he's up to. What do you think he's doing? What do you think the theme of his Sweet 16 is?
Oh. I don't know. I don't know anything about him.
I know.
Probably just like still makes like country music.
I know, but like you think he would make that his birthday party theme?
Oh, well, no. I'm just trying to think of his lifestyle right now. horses and
It's just country.
bull riding and whiskey. And
It's just a MAGA party.
yeah,
He asked Sydney Sweeney to plan his birthday party.
her parents.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know anything about him, but I hope he has a wonderful Sweet 16. I hope he does something big. Hopefully, like on Wednesday, we get great content from Mason Ramsey's Sweet 16.
If only that MTV show was
I was just going
out.
to say they should bring it back just for his birthday.
Sweet 16.
It'll be star-studded.
Yeah, it will be.
Why didn't we get invited? That's so fucked up, Mason.
I don't know. It's probably like in Nashville too.
He probably like lives in LA and we're just like, he's riding horses in Nashville.
I think I saw a TikTok of like all these country people in Nashville and he was in there though.
When?
Like recently.
Like they were hanging out or like recording music?
It was backstage somewhere. But I mean, obviously he could have just been visiting.
Mason Ramsey. Where does he
At
live?
home address. Home address.
go.
Just so scary.
Oh, he's from Illinois.
Oh. Does it say where he resides?
It's not saying.
Also, it'd be kind of crazy if his family was like, okay, you're 12, let's move to LA. But it happened,
Oh
so.
yeah, it's like every child actor.
Yeah.
It doesn't really specify where he's at now. It says Golconda, Illinois.
Maybe that's better for him.
Yeah, keep him out of this.
Is he like really famous still?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. And I literally couldn't tell you a single thing about him other than that.
The
And
yodeling in a
the
Walmart.
Old Town Road.
Old Town
Mason.
Road.
Yeah, because he like performed with them on it. He
That's
has a
right.
verse.
He also
He's
had
in
another.
the stew. Wait. He posted pictures of him in the studio, and it just says the date 11/2/22. I wonder if he came out with a new song.
Oh.
He's getting like so like Instagram like.
Oh my God. He is
Modelly.
growing up. But he's only 16, so
Oh,
everyone
he's
calm down.
performing.
Should we go to a show? Do you think he'll have the crazy verified fan pre-sale
He was
tickets?
so little. Yeah.
Gotta wait in line.
He's cooking up something in the stew.
What I feel like he's just gonna come back with some crazy banger.
Yeah. I hope one can hope.
The annoying thing is like all these artists too are trying to put out songs that are like going to pop off on TikTok, and you just like can't predict that.
I know. It's
Like
so
when
annoying.
companies are like, we need to make a viral video. It's like, okay, well that's not how that works.
Yeah, I agree.
But
Okay, well, happy birthday, Mason. It's also Maggie Gyllenhaal's birthday,
oh my God, Queen.
45. So it's a big one.
Queen.
Probably going to be wearing a nice red scarf.
Yeah, Taylor
day.
scarf.
And then Brandy Glanville.
Oh my gosh.
How old do you think Brandy is?
65. 49.
She's 49 currently. She's
Turning 50.
It's so funny because on that episode of Ultimate Girls Trip, when they're like talking about their age difference, she's like, she could be your mom. And Brandy's like, we're literally 3 years apart. It was very funny.
She's one of those where her face is like melting.
Yeah. And then like this one I'll just never recover from, and that is Pete Davidson. It's his birthday.
And he's younger than us, right?
He's 29 years old today.
What?
He's not even 30.
How? He's at least 37.
Like
He's 37.
Pete,
Move
grow
on.
up.
We're moving on.
Grow up.
That's wild. I mean, I guess he was on SNL. Wasn't he like 18
Yeah,
or
he's a
something
little
like that?
baby.
He was like the youngest person on SNL before
like-
the other guy.
It's just rude, especially men. Like
It's rude.
no man should be allowed to be
Like
younger
Jerry
than
Perp
us.
drank.
Yeah.
I know. It doesn't
That
make any sense.
I mean, that one I refuse to believe.
Yeah, it's not real.
Famous birthdays like got that messed up for sure. They forgot to add a 3 instead of a 2.
A 3.
That was 20,
100.
20, 28 or 38, not 28.
God.
But then, yeah, that's it. But pretty good. It's
Yeah, that's a
good
lot of pop
cast.
culture just bundled up into one day
Yeah.
from different years.
Oh my God, so much.
We're going to take a break to thank the sponsor of today's podcast, Nutrafol. Millions of Americans are experiencing thinning hair. It's more than common, it's normal, but it's not openly talked about, especially amongst women. Going through it can feel lonely and frustrating. It's time to change the conversation and join the thousands of women who are standing up for their strands with Nutrafol. Nutrafol supports healthy hair growth from within by targeting the 5 root causes of thinning: stress, hormones, environment, nutrition, and metabolism through whole body health. Nutrafol has 3 unique formulas to support women throughout all stages of life, including postpartum and menopause. Each formula is physician formulated using natural, drug-free, medical-grade ingredients in consistently effective dosages, so you get the most reliable results. I've been using it for a couple months. My hair has, in my opinion, almost passed the like awkward stage that I always complain about. I cut my hair really short. Oh my God, I don't even know, like 6 months ago, and it's already past my shoulders and it's on its way to be at my goal length of hair. 3,000 plus top doctors and stylists recommend Nutrafol as an effective and high quality solution for healthier hair. You can go thicker, healthier hair and support our show by going to Nutrafol.com and entering the promo code ONLYFRIENDS to save $15 off your first month subscription. This is their best offer anywhere, and it is only available to U.S. customers for a limited time. Plus free shipping on every order. Get $15 off at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code ONLYFRIENDS. If you've heard about microdosing, you want to try microdosing, you don't know what microdosing is, listen up. It is probably my favorite thing at the moment, and I'm very excited to read this ad because I'm genuinely obsessed with this product. Our show today is sponsored by Microdose Gummies. Microdose Gummies deliver perfect entry-level doses of THC that help you feel just the right amount of good. They are super delicious. I have them right here. If you're watching the video, you can see them. They sent these to me probably like, I don't know, a month and a half ago, and I probably have like 5 left. Like, I'm obsessed with them. I do enjoy THC, but I can't have a lot of it. I only use it to go to bed, and lately I've been having a couple of these at night, and literally it is the most perfect dose. I don't know how they did it, but I'm obsessed. I've already bought a new order of this because I am obsessed with it, and I love how it feels. I don't feel too high or anything like that. I just feel good and sleepy, and I'm obsessed with it. So if you're interested, I definitely highly recommend. I've even posted on my Instagram story, like not an ad. I was just like, guys, this is amazing. So it's my favorite. Microdose is available nationwide. To learn more about microdosing THC, go to microdose.com and use code ONLYFRIENDS to get free shipping and 30% off your first order. Links can be found in the show description, but again, that's microdose.com and code ONLYFRIENDS.
And then speaking of Pete, some devastating news I found out.
Devastating.
As a Keat stan.
Oh,
Pete has been
my
spotted
condolences
with Emrata, which like I absolutely don't ship. They're both just like too hot.
Yeah, but
she's like
100%
insufferable.
makes sense.
Well, yeah, because it's like hot girls want to get with him, but like I feel like I don't ship it.
I just don't know anything about her.
She's so unwoke.
I saw a thing on Twitter
She's just,
today.
like, so woke that I'm like,
Oh, she is. Mm-hmm. I saw a thing on Twitter today. And it was like the second Pete Davidson walks into heaven, and it's him and Marilyn Monroe.
We were looking at that this morning. We were cracking up.
So funny.
That was so fucking funny. I don't know if I sent this to you, mainly because I just didn't know if you would understand it. But let me show it to you now. I was cracking up this morning.
I wonder if I also saw this one because there was, National Geographic determining what Americans will look like in 2050, and it's beautiful.
Okay, yeah, you don't get it.
Oh, is it because of all of Nick Cannon's children?
Yeah.
But like literally everyone is going to have the same DNA.
Isn't that so fucking funny?
Took me a second.
If you are listening to this, we'll put it on the screen for people who are watching, but it is a picture of like a dozen people who all literally just have the face of Nick Cannon, but there's like a baby or an old lady. Yeah. It's very funny.
Yeah.
I was correct.
How many children does he have? I feel like every week it's like another baby.
12 currently, or like 12 is coming. But literally each week. Because also like however many months ago, he was like, I'm getting a vasectomy. But then like a week later, he was having another baby. Oh. And like he still keeps
That is wild.
I know.
Do you think he wants a ton of kids?
Icky.
Or is it just like a weird like fetish thing?
I don't know. That's why it's like so weird.
Yeah. Is it the same couple of women?
All different women.
All different women.
I think one of them now, it'll be like their third kid together.
Oh. And they're just like, are they together? Like what's going on?
I think there might be like 4.
Okay. Interchangeable women that have his children.
It's just so weird.
What are their Christmases like?
I know. And like, why do you keep...
Sounds like a lot of work.
Doing it.
Yeah.
And like, that's so much money.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably...
I'm sure, yeah.
So much money, but it's like... What do you do on Christmas?
But that's what I got.
Where do you go? You run around.
The ick about it is like I feel like he like
it's like a product to him.
Yeah, or like gets off on getting women pregnant.
Yeah. There's a term for it. I saw it a while ago. Oh. It was like something fetish.
Ew.
Like breeding.
A breeding fetish?
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. Less breeding.
Me too.
No more breeding.
What is a term for not breeding? Celibate. You know,
well, don't go that far.
Not celibate, but like, I don't know.
Sterile?
I want to say like barren fetish, but I feel like that's offensive because people are barren. That's like sad. Yeah. I don't mean it that way. I just couldn't think of another word. You're saying. Yeah. I have a fetish for never having children. So hot.
So hot right now. So hot. So that was really sad to me. And
I'm so sorry. I wonder how Kim is doing.
What'd you say?
I wonder how Kim is doing.
Well, that's just because like I wanted them to end up together, but like this is saying like, oh, his hands were all over her and they're clearly hooking up, and they were like.
It's so funny how it's just like he's just dated all these hot women.
Well, I get it.
I know, I do too, but it's just like funny.
Why?
Because it's so random to me. Like with the Ariana Grande, when that was like the first thing, I was like, whoa, that's interesting. Oh, yeah. I get it too, but I think because women who are like that, like so famous, gorgeous, successful, they usually have like NFL player or like hot ass dudes. I don't know. And I think Pete is very hot, but like not in that way hot. He's like our kind of hot.
Yeah. Well, that's why I get it.
Yeah, no, I do too. I don't get it for them is I guess what I'm trying to say. Like never in a million years would I picture Kim Kardashian with Pete Davidson. Yeah. Before that happened.
Oh.
Or Ariana Grande even.
I know.
But I mean, I also get it, just not for that. I just think it's like funny.
Yeah. Okay. Well, also, I didn't like know what the EMAs were, by the way.
Oh, I watched some of it. It's like the European.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Taylor, I just wanted to update. Taylor won a bunch of awards.
Yes, she did.
She won Best Video,
so cute.
Best Artist, Best Pop, and Best Long Form. So congrats to you,
and she looked amazing.
Yeah. She's like a David Coma girly.
Is that a brand?
The designer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looked gorgeous.
Which is
probably kind of drunk
I saw
too.
TikTok and then I was like, oh my God.
I know.
Because it was like, oh, the date that she's legally allowed to re-record Reputation just passed.
Oh, and she was wearing the Reputation or the snake rings.
That I did not see that.
She was.
But it's like, oh, her dress was like snakeskin and green jewels. And then like all the outfits she's been wearing on red carpets are like identical to outfits that she wore during Reputation.
Yeah. I know.
Not identical, but like very like very era. Similar.
I know people are like, is it coming next? I'm like, I feel like she just started recording it. But also, isn't Speak Now like basically confirmed coming? I don't know. I don't get it.
When do we get it?
People are saying she's going to drop. Sorry, this mic cut out. People are saying she's going to drop everything now and release them all before her tour. So we'll see.
She has to.
She has to, I think so. Because she said she didn't want to do the Super Bowl.
It'll be
until.
Yeah, but and like she's not going to play songs that she can't. Like she wouldn't play songs at a concert that aren't hers.
Yeah, I guess I just don't understand how that works. Like, because when you perform them live, does it make a difference?
No, I don't think there's any like legality to it. I think she just wants it for
to
her,
be her song,
like peace of mind.
Oh yes, that makes sense.
But when's the first show? Like March?
Yeah, the one we're going to because I will be getting the tickets. Hopefully.
Okay, well, this one, we're recording a little later in the day. So this just came in recently and it's so scary.
Oh.
Jay Leno is in a burn center.
What?
After suffering a serious injury to his face. He was in the Burbank garage where he stores his cars on Saturday when one of the cars erupted into flames without warning. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ the flames burned the left side of his face, but thankfully did not penetrate his eye or his ears.
Oh my God.
He was taken by ambulance to the burn ward at Grossman Burn Center where he remains. We do not specifically know his condition, but it is serious enough that he's been admitted to the hospital.
Holy Holy
We're told
shit.
Jay has canceled all of his engagements for the duration of the week. Like, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Jay was supposed to appear at the Financial Brand Conference on Sunday, but organizers said there was a very serious medical emergency that prevented him from showing.
Oh my God.
Isn't that so scary? That's why I gasped.
Does that mean a car like exploded?
It must have, yeah.
Oh, that's so scary.
I know.
Sad.
Poor Jay.
He's just living his little cute life with all his nice cars.
Yeah, and he has such a like his face is so famous.
Is him.
Like his jaw,
Yes.
his little chin.
Hopefully it's not too bad.
I know.
You know? And it didn't get his eye or his ear, so I feel like that's
Yeah.
really fucking lucky.
It's just so scary. Poor guy.
Maybe his eyebrows got singed.
It's sad too because it's like just doing his daily
Yeah.
thing, something he loves.
Minding his own goddamn business.
Poor Jay Leno. Wow.
Yeah, that's wild. I had not seen that yet.
I'll be thinking of him.
Yeah, me too.
And
be thinking
if he's
of
at like
Jay.
a full burn center, I'm sure it's a really good one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, Rebecca just said, should we reschedule?
Again.
That is very funny. But also necessary.
Yeah.
Okay. Still haven't got any tickets.
That's our agent, by the way.
That is all that I have for the news. Kind of slow news week.
Yeah, but that's like pretty intense.
I know. So
That must have just
scary.
happened.
Poor guy.
Did it happened on Saturday, but like it just got reported today?
Yeah.
Interesting. I also keep thinking it's Tuesday. I don't know why.
Oh.
I'm like, it's Tuesday in my head. Why didn't they release it Monday? It is Monday.
Yeah, poor Jay.
Okay. How long I feel like this one's like going to be kind of short, but that's okay.
And then I didn't watch any TV.
Hello. We didn't even talk about.
I can't talk about any TV.
That's okay. I mean, Kardashians, did you watch it all?
Nope. No, I didn't watch
I
anything.
feel like it doesn't really matter anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was so boring. I watched White Lotus, but you didn't watch it.
I started watching last night. We put on an episode of A Friend of the Family.
What's that?
So creepy.
Is it a documentary?
No, it's a series that's based off of like true events, and it's about like a family friend who like kidnaps their daughter.
Spooky.
It was so creepy. Like the first episode, we were like, we gotta
Oh really?
take a break for a minute. Well, I was like, I'll keep watching it, but also the next episode was 52 minutes, and I was like,
Oh yeah. No, we watched Killer Sally.
oh yeah, I
Like
need to watch that.
We watched 2 episodes. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
It's basically just about these like 2 bodybuilders. They're married, and I think it was in like the 60s or something. And she murders her husband, and the whole thing is like, did she do it? Did she not do it?
I know, I put it on my list.
Yeah, it's
Like last
pretty.
week.
It's really interesting.
Very excited.
Yeah.
And then TJ started watching it when we were in Palm Springs. I was like, I added it to the list.
I know.
So now I'm just gonna start watching shows without you.
See how he
you
likes
like
it.
He doesn't, because I'll put something. He's like, why did you watch it without me?
Men.
He would do that all the time too. When he was like traveling at the beginning of the year, he's like, you watched without me, and I'm like, you've been gone for 3 weeks.
Yeah, I was like, well, what else am I supposed to
Yeah.
rot away and stare at the wall? There's only so many YouTube videos I can watch.
No. So I have nothing for television,
Okay.
unfortunately, but I just like don't even think it matters,
Yeah.
because it would just be the cards, and like they couldn't be more boring.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure it was a very boring episode. I mean, I can't remember it, so it probably was. But I also watch it on like Wednesday nights, so
Oh,
it's
that's, like,
so
so
far
far.
away that I don't remember anything.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay, well now we can get into the Am I the Asshole that somebody sent in that was like, Erin, you're going to be like, this is the answer. And Carly, you're going to be like struggling with
A moral
what it
dilemma or
should
something?
be, yeah.
Okay.
I have not read it. I have no idea what it's about. And maybe
God.
I'll be offended by her thinking that.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Okay, am I the asshole for saying my fiance's sister
Me too. I was like, fiance, sister. What is that?
doesn't belong in my bridal party? Okay, so it'd be like me saying that TJ's
TJ's
sister.
sister.
Got it. My fiance and I are engaged and recently chose our wedding party. My bridesmaids are my 2 closest friends, and his groommen are my brothers, one being his best friend and the other one he has known just as long and has been like a big brother to him. My fiance has a younger sister. She's 4 years younger than him and is a cancer survivor. That has shaped their relationship too. His parents favor her, spoil her rotten, and expect everyone to follow suit, and she uses that to her advantage with people. My fiance has admitted sometimes he hates her. That when he says, I'm like, I can't I think she found this online.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be the one breaking that news to somebody.
No, I think you said on the episode that it was from Reddit.
That when he says no to something and she throws the cancer in his face or accuses him of wishing she had died when he won't even do a simple thing for her. Oh my God. He's not estranged from his family, but he's not very close with them either. He does blame his parents for what happened and has a lot of resentment toward them because he was mostly ignored as a kid because she was sick and then was expected to treat her like a princess. He said his parents ruined her and gave him a crappy childhood. When we talked about our wedding party, he had mentioned not wanting the sister in the wedding. I respected that, especially since, to put it bluntly, I don't care about her at all. We've never even hung out or anything. Apparently, she was waiting once she heard we got engaged to be asked to be a bridesmaid, and my fiance's parents were also. No invite came, and I was personally called by all three and asked about it. I told them I had not planned to ask her, that I was having my two closest friends. They said she's family, though, and important to my fiance. I told him she wasn't close to me, and they were asking me to include her in my bridal party where she does not belong. They called me an asshole and told me I should be making more of an effort. They also told me nobody belonged in my bridal party anymore, and to think otherwise made me sound like a bully. And after all she's been through too, am I the asshole? No, I don't think so.
You're saying no?
No, you're not the asshole.
No, I agree. I feel like you don't have to have someone in your bridal party if you just don't want them to be, and it's not like you're close.
You don't have to have someone in your bridal party just because they had cancer.
Yes,
which I think is like, I think that's the whole thing, is like this girl continuously throws that in people's faces, and like obviously it's a terrible fucking disease.
Totally.
I've had a friend who's had cancer. I know people who have cancer who would never be like, you need to do this because X amount of years ago I was sick.
Yeah, no,
like that's fucked up.
I'm not having any moral dilemma. I think that if you're not close to someone, don't have them in your bridal party. Like, it's your wedding. This is the day you're going to remember forever. If you don't want her in there and you're going to like see photos 10 years from now and be like pissed, don't have her. 100%. And it's so rude that people are reaching out like being pissed. Yeah. Like, it's not about you.
Totally. Also, like if she was having like 8 bridesmaids, I'd be like, well, maybe like she should have included her just for like good graces. But like she's having her 2 closest people in her life. Like, that's fine.
And that's how you should do it. You know, who you want, have it. Don't pity anybody else because they are complaining that they're not in your bridal party. Yeah. That's so weird. It's nobody's business but yours.
Yep. I think it's very clear cut.
Yeah. And you know what?
Everyone else is an asshole in this situation.
I agree. I guess this person was wrong about me having a moral dilemma.
Yeah, you're like, fuck this bitch.
Yeah, I'm like really just turning it because I want to prove her wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get situated better. My body. Sorry, it just keeps. No, my body was just like twisted in a weird way. Okay. Am I the asshole for going to the bar and having a couple of drinks while my husband was in surgery? Okay. The other day, she's 29 and he is 31. Okay. The other day, my husband was experiencing really bad abdominal pain. He said that it was keeping him awake and that he'd never experienced pain like that before. So worried, I finally drove him to the ER. This is sounding very familiar to me and Aaron. Yeah. Long story short, he was suffering from an acute appendicitis, and so he needed emergency surgery. I was, of course, scared and concerned for my husband, but when the surgeon came in, he assured me that this was a very common procedure, that this was something that he did all the time, and that I had nothing to worry about. I asked him how long the surgery would take, and he told me it would be between 1 and 2 hours. So as they were about to wheel my husband off, I kissed him on the forehead and sent him off with my love. But since I had an hour or two to kill, I decided to leave the hospital and go to a nearby bar to watch the Vikings game. I watched most of the game, had exactly 2 drinks, had some wings, and then headed back to the hospital. I honestly just wanted to distract myself. My husband got out of surgery about 10 minutes before I made it back, and he asked where I had been, and I had told him. He just said back, "What? Seriously? What the fuck?" He stayed overnight in the hospital, but will probably be coming back today. I don't think I really did anything wrong. I just found a way to kill time and get my mind off of things while he was in surgery. It's not as if I could have done anything to help, but he seems to think I somehow betrayed him by not being at the hospital waiting the whole time. Am I the asshole?
Okay. This is like shocking to me.
That she went to a bar?
Yes. 1, how are you going to get home now? You're literally probably his ride. I get now he's staying in the hospital or whatever. But like, also like, you shouldn't be drinking while your husband's in surgery. Like, what if something happens and you have to make a decision and you're not like clear minded? Like, that's super irresponsible. Like, if it was like, I mean, anytime you go in for major surgery, like that's scary.
Something
and, like,
could go wrong.
I absolutely understand. Like, she was probably nervous, but like, I'm picturing this woman at a bar to watch a fucking football. Like, you could have watched the football game on your phone.
Just like eating wings.
Yeah. Like, you're
beers.
straight chilling. You're throwing a few back. Like, it doesn't even seem like you were concerned. You're just like, oh, I just needed to like not think about it.
Yeah.
I think that you were like, maybe like your judgment was a little clouded in this situation. I'm not sure why, but like if TJ did that, I'd be like, what? Like, I think it's just like,
it would be weird.
Anything could have happened and like you should have the surgery could have been an hour and you can't like sit at the hospital for an hour.
It's not like I mean, of course it's scary because it's a surgery, but it's not like he was getting like a 12-hour heart surgery and you like had nothing to do and were so like had to take your mind off of it.
Totally.
I mean, in that case, it's probably even worse that you'd go drink at the bar.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it were me, I just would be too nervous to leave.
Yeah. Oh my God. No, of course. And like, I would never want TJ to come out of surgery and like me not be there for him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because he woke up 10 minutes before.
Yeah. And he was like, where the fuck were you?
Yeah. Like, oh, sorry. I was watching the Vikings game at a bar eating wings.
Just had to get a Bud Light.
Yeah.
I was so bored here. Like, play Candy
weird.
Crush on your phone and sit there for a fucking hour.
Yeah.
Like, you're fine.
If you have TikTok on your phone, the hour will go by in 2 minutes. So
literally,
do that.
You could have been like making content, harvesting content. Like, I definitely think she's the asshole in the situation. I think like there are certain situations where I would, or like instances, like if it was a 12-hour surgery, like, okay, go home,
totally
take a shower, eat,
drink
like,
some wine for a little bit. Like,
absolutely.
But again, it's like you want to have a clear mind in case something happens and you have to make a decision. I understand that. It didn't seem like 2 drinks affected her that much because it seemed like she could drive after.
I don't think you can drink after 2 drinks.
Really? I mean, I definitely can't.
Yeah.
But I feel like some people can. I feel like some people have way better like tolerance.
Well,
but I don't know if it's
I'm
2
saying
beers.
Legally.
Oh, is that a thing?
Your blood alcohol.
It's your blood alcohol content, but some people have a higher tolerance, or like if you have food, it's different.
Well, I feel like
beer is different than like
hers would be.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that it's good that she did that.
I don't think so either. I just don't know if it's like Nolan can have 2 drinks and he's not like buzzed.
He still should. You shouldn't even drink after 1. I mean, drive.
Yeah. I mean, he's not driving anywhere, but I just mean like.
What?
What are you Googling?
What would 2 beers make your BAC?
It was also, how long was she there? An hour? It also depends on your height and weight and everything. I feel like it's a whole thing.
But I think it's like at 150 pounds, it'll be this.
Oh.
That's men. It says 1 beer raises your BAC at 0.02%.
Okay. And what is it? 0.08's legal? The legal one?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
So it'll be 4 to 5 beers if she was drinking beer.
If she's drinking beers. I don't know what she was drinking.
I just like don't think that she should have done that.
I mean, I don't either.
Yeah.
I think I'd want a clear head if my husband was in the hospital getting surgery.
Yeah, like, just go ask. Be like, I need a Xanax.
Yeah. Or like 1 glass of wine to just like calm your nerves. But, like,
go to the fucking cafeteria, like not a bar down the street.
Watching the Vikings game.
Like what? Yeah, like what if you were gone and the doctor like came into the room and was like, "Oh, I actually need to know if we need to do this too."
Yeah, that would scare me.
That's like very irresponsible.
I agree. Yeah, I think she's the asshole for. I mean, I think there's different situations where she wouldn't be, but this one, I think that she is an asshole. In
particular,
yeah. I just think it's
just
weird.
Like, also, like morally, or like, I would never do that because if someone did that to me, I would be really upset.
Yeah.
Like if I got out of surgery and TJ wasn't there, which I've done, but not because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
But like it's scary.
Yeah.
Especially like with an appendicitis, like
it's so
you
sudden.
You don't know what's going to happen. And then like that's
and it's so
scary
sudden
in itself.
Yeah. And you're not like preparing for the surgery. It's like it just happens and you got to get surgery.
I just said an appendicitis because you say that. And now I say it.
Because what? An appendicitis?
An appendicitis.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah, you don't say a appendicitis.
No, I just say appendicitis. Because it.
Oh, I don't know if mine's right. Oh, I had an appendicitis. I think that's how you say it.
Appendicitis.
I had appendicitis. I don't know.
Well, because you always say an appendicitis.
I do, yeah.
So then I just said it.
I don't know. Because appendicitis is what, like the swelling of your appendix? And I think it's like it's not a syndrome, but like a medical problem.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't say like I had heart attack. I had a heart attack.
I had appendicitis.
I think it's an appendicitis, but please correct me if I'm wrong.
Ooh, let's see.
Is there a way to Google that?
I'll just Google the sentence.
And then it'll fix it.
An appendicitis.
The amount of Googling we've had to do.
Okay, I typed in, I had appendicitis. And this is what the people also ask because nothing comes up. The first thing is just like symptoms and causes.
Okay.
It says, what are the 5 signs of appendicitis? How did I get appendicitis?
Okay. Yeah, maybe it's not in. Do we have any English teachers?
Is appendicitis serious?
Because it would work if it's like I had an appendix problem. But maybe because it's like a thing, you don't need to preface it by saying
like I had to get my appendix out.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think it's just appendicitis. I had appendicitis.
I don't know. That's just how I've always rolled with it. It sounds right to me.
And appendicitis.
I had, wait, what's another thing? Like stomatitis. I feel like I don't even know how to use that in a sentence.
Like gastritis.
I
wouldn't say I have
a gastritis.
No, it'd be like I have gastritis.
Yeah.
Because like heart attack is.
Well, heart attack is oh my God, what is like the medical term for it?
Yeah, it's called something else.
It's like myocardia or fuck, I don't remember. We're just going on the weirdest tangent.
Myocardial infarction.
Oh, an MI. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. Heart attack.
Well, that's different because I would say an MI, but that's not the right term.
Yeah.
Like you say, oh, she had an MI, but you'd probably say, oh, she had myocardial. Yes. Whatever.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't know. English teachers, comment below.
I feel like medical professionals.
Yeah, that too.
Because that would be like what they would say.
That's true. Because like, English-wise, like mine does make sense, but probably not medically.
But then wouldn't it be like that for everything?
Like?
An appendicitis. So it'd be like, I'm trying to think of like.
I know it's hard. A cavity. I had a cavity. I had cavity. Is that really the same though?
I don't think so. Like appendicitis is like.
This is so stupid.
I'm trying to think of it. I wish that I like knew what in my brain I was thinking of.
I'm trying to think should I call my mom? No, I shouldn't call her right now.
No, but they'll know. People will know.
My mom would know, but not a good day to call my mom.
I'm 95% sure it's just appendicitis.
Let's bet our Taylor Swift tickets.
Like Matt had appendicitis.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you're right.
Matt had an appendicitis.
I don't know. That sounds right to me too.
I don't think that's correct. And if that is right, I'll buy all of our Taylor Swift tickets.
Oh, is this like a real bet?
No.
I want to like look. Okay. How do you Google this?
I don't know. That's why
say an appendicitis.
Maybe you can do both.
Oh, there's a Google for it.
Oh my God. An appendicitis.
Oh no, it changed it to appointment. You say I have an appointment or a appointment? I know that one, dumbass.
Wait, what is it? Imagine.
I was like, what? How do you spell appendicitis?
APPEN.
EN. Decitis. Or appendicitis. Sorry, guys. This is like the dumbest thing we've ever talked about. Appendicitis.
I'm trying to think of like other. Oh, you're calling me.
No, I'm not. What the fuck? Answer it. Put on
What
speaker.
if it's a virus?
It's not going to be a virus. Put on speaker.
Up or press 1 for more options.
What? What just happened? What if it was like me from the future? I was like, I found out it's appendicitis. Okay, it says my network connection is lost.
You have to get
Am
off.
I hacked?
No, you have to get. Oh.
But how would I be hacked?
I don't
This
know.
one, this happened to me before.
Someone's trying to get the Taylor Swift tickets off of you.
Okay, now it's working fine. Okay.
Sinuses.
Inflammation of appendix. Yeah, is it appendicitis or an appendicitis? Okay, that did not answer it at all. Sorry, guys. This is like really annoying. You can turn it off now if you want. This is the last part of the podcast anyways. I just have to know.
I'm trying to think of like other things. All I can think of is like gastritis.
Yeah, but it's not like a thing. It's not like your stomach. It's like a thing in your, you know what I mean?
But that's what appendicitis is.
Yeah, but your appendix. Yeah, but it's like that's an organ. Your appendix is an actual organ. It'd be like a kidney infection. It'd be like
yeah. What's that called? Kidney.
I don't know.
Or like gallbladder. You have to get your gallbladder removed.
Yeah, that's like.
What's that called?
I don't think this is the right comparison.
This is also called pyelonephritis. It is a kidney infection.
This is getting too complicated because I don't know how to like compare this.
So it would be, it'd be like, well, I guess it would be like, would you say I had an pyelonephritis?
I had appendicitis. I don't know.
I had a pyelonephritis. We need everyone to sound off in the comments.
Oh my God, please. I'm trying to see. Like, how is there no one we can call right now?
I don't know a single medical
Do we know a doctor? Should I do telehealth?
Hey, is it an appendicitis or appendicitis?
Do I know any nurses even? I feel like they would know. I don't know. This is so annoying to me.
Clearwater, Florida.
Answer it again. See if it does the same thing.
Hello?
What?
I literally don't know.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm getting hacked or something.
What?
Or Aaron's getting hacked. That's really weird. But there's a thing people can do to like call you. Wait, I have a missed call too. It said you called me. This happened to me and David once. We thought we were calling each other and it was like someone who just like did a prank thing. So I can't hear it.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
So do you think it was someone in Clearwater, Florida?
Maybe. That is so weird. So what if at the same time we both thought we were calling each other if we weren't together?
But it's weird because when I answered, it was like, leave a call, leave a message.
Yeah. You're like, hey, why did you call me?
Are you a medical professional?
Yeah, ask him.
I don't know how to ask without saying what it is.
Just say, would you say?
Would you say Matt had an appendicitis or Matt had appendicitis?
Appendicitis.
Sound off in the comments.
2-1. If only Kara was here.
Yeah.
Kara, excuse me, you need to get off your very important work call to help us with this.
How annoying. Should we call Dr. Poon?
Our dentist.
He would know. I mean, you're probably right. I think I just say it because it like sounds right to me, but.
Well, we'll find out. I could be wrong. I think it's just because when like mine sounds wrong to you, but yours sounds wrong to me.
I know. I had appendicitis. I had maybe they're both right.
That could also be
Who's going to get the Taylor Swift tickets now?
Maybe that's just what people in Nebraska say also.
Maybe it's a
also, we
Midwest
found
thing.
out this weekend that Carly calls a cul-de-sac a circle.
Sound off in the comments if you also call it a circle.
So we'll just end it there.
So normal. Like I'd be like, oh yeah, she lives in the circle. Like on this. I mean, it wasn't even like funny to us because it was just like how we talk.
I know. It's so funny. We were with someone from South Dakota and like he brought up something And then we were like, oh yeah, Carly calls a cul-de-sac a circle. And he was like, oh, he was so excited because you were from the Midwest.
Yeah.
He was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then they were like talking, we were like, oh, what do you call this? And he was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he had no idea about like anything that I was saying. So I think I just come from like a different planet, honestly.
Love it.
A Midwest planet.
Yeah. That's gonna be it for today's episode. Like Carly said earlier, we have a Patreon. So make sure you're following us there if you like bonus content. It's great. And the audio version of this comes out on Wednesdays and the video version comes out on Thursdays on YouTube. And then our other podcast, Good Influences, comes out every Tuesday. Oh my God.
Hello.
Comes out every Tuesday. And you can find that all on YouTube and wherever you listen to your podcast. So thanks guys for listening and we love you.
Bye.
See you next week.